Okay, here we go. Welcome back to The Hero Who Was Banished Was Party Anime Review, episode number 6. We're here reviewing the 10th episode of the series, which is called... It's kind of interesting how they call these things. So, the title of this episode is Regarding the Magician Who Was In Fact an Imposter. So, the episode picks up where we left off last time, where Laust, Narisha, Romina, and Hoodlum are basically meeting with, well, the Guildmaster, Mist, who was revealed to be an elf. They explain like the long-lived species and the fact that apparently Mist is 600 years old. And as now they do kind of get down to basically what's on the table. He does explain some stuff, like number 1, why the heck kept the uprising a secret? Why did he conceal everybody? He had basically a little town. Simple. Someone higher than him told him to do that. From the royal capital, because, oh, it's so nice and far away. It's perfectly fine. Now, that actually sounds very familiar to me, because that is kind of something they borrow from, I would say, it's a similar idea from Star Trek, the Next Generation era. Because, of course, basically, it's like, oh, like, the people, like, the example I basically compare this to is there was a treaty that was signed during the last season of Next Generation, which had the dumb idea in show of the Federation and Cardassians swapping colonies. Which, of course, led to the formation of the Maquis, one of the best storylines in Star Trek. And Voyager didn't hardly anything with it. Deep Space Nine did a little bit with it. And, well, Next Generation had one episode for it. And the people who formed that peace treaty, because they live so far away, because outside of this paradise, it's like they just don't care. It reminds me so much of that. Now, they identify who this person was. It's just basically someone from the royal capital. Someone who's in charge of all the guilds. Is it Stag? No, I don't think he has anything to do with it at all. And basically make a deal. So, the deal is that Mist and Hoodlum will go deal with a Labyrinth Master, whoever this person is, where Romina uses her power to power a frickin' barrier. Which they do explain about the White Towers, which first show up back in episode 1. Actually, like episode 2, they kind of showed those off. But yeah, they've been out for a bit. Now, as for why they were there, apparently they're basically the basis for a barrier. And they have Romina do it because she's the fire goddess. Okay. And after Laus, her, and Narisha go outside, she finally refers to Laus by his actual name, not the idiot apprentice that she calls him. And then, of course, they fight more. They fight more monsters that basically come down the toll inside the city. So then, of course, we're outside. A freaking griffin shows up. Yes, a griffin. Which is something from actual Earth mythology. This is more like Western mythology, this damn thing. And then a Fafnir shows up, which is something from Norse mythology. Something associated with Hela. Yeah, and Laos and the rest of his group basically deal with this thing, while Ronaldo deals with the Griffin pretty easily, mostly off screen. And Fafnir basically Laos and Narisha basically take it on. Laos gets injured, but he ends up healing himself. After, of course, the wolf proceeds to pick him up. And Narisha battles him for quite a while. Really good fight sequence. And eventually the thing is destroyed. And then, like, okay, they say, oh yeah, we're going back to in rest. And then the secret door opens up. And Hoodlum just kidnaps Narisha from everybody. For reasons that we'll probably explain next episode. I'm sure Laos is probably going to beat the crap out of him when he sees him again. Or probably beat the crap out of Mist. But, interesting cliffhanger. And I can't wait for the next episode, which is basically been titled Regarding the Uprising, which was in fact the beginning of destruction. Yeah, that's the name of the title of the next episode. which is going to be the penultimate episode of the season, which will wrap up not this week, next weekend. Oh no, it'll wrap up the following weekend. Excuse me. You're like, okay, interesting. Definitely looking forward to it. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do the like button. Next anime is going to be Case Closed. And that's going to be my half. So next up is Case Closed, my second, and for now, my last comic corner for now, that I have ready to go. So, next video. Bye.